So there are around 6 true or false questions. I would like you guys to pause and think over what are the possible answers. Line segment joining the center to any point on the circle is a radius of the circle. Yes, that's the very definition of a radius. So from the center onto a circle, that is circumference of the circle. Here the tricky part is on the circle. So many people don't understand why is it so difficult, because when you're talking about on the circle, they're talking about the perimeter, that is the circumference of the circle. And so they're asking, well, I have a line joining the center to a point on the circumference of the circle. Is it a radius? Yes, this is a radius. So the first answer is true. A circle has only finite number of equal chords. The word finite means it has an end to the count. But the idea of circle is that it has infinite points. So we have, say, a chord which starts from one end of the circle to the other end. So how many circles can I draw which is of equal length? I can draw infinite. Okay, so this is first 5, like for example, and I can do with 5 more, and I can keep doing this. So there are infinite number of possibilities. So this is false. If a circle is divided into 3 equal arcs, each is a major arc. Okay, so first of all, what's an arc? See, arc is nothing but a length from one end, a length along the circumference basically. So from one end to some other end, something like this. This is a minor arc. This is a major arc. So arc is nothing but a part of your circumference. That's one of the ways of putting it across. So major arc has to be of length more than half the circle. So this is an arc, right? So major arc has to do with, okay, major arc has to do with more than half of the circle. If we divide it into 3 parts, the question is, if a circle is divided into 3 parts, so 3 parts is each will be of 360 divided by 3, that is 120 degrees. Okay, so 120 degrees somewhere over there, and one more 120 maybe somewhere over there, right? Something like this. Clearly this is not more than half. All of this is not more than half. For more than half, it has to be of angle 120 degree plus, but all these are of 120 degrees. Sorry, for more than for major arc, it has to be of 180 degree plus, at least 180 degree plus, 181, 182, 180.5, but all of these are 120 degrees. So circle is divided into 3 equal arcs, so each is of 120 degree. So answer is no. These are not major arc, these are minor arcs. Right? These are minor arcs. A chord of a circle which is twice as long as its radius. Okay, again I need the space. So a chord of a circle which is twice as long as its radius. So basically I have a chord. So this is of length 2r. Is the diameter of the circle. Well, this has to pass through the center, because the radius starts from the center to the circumference, starts from the center to the circumference. So obviously if you put it on a straight line, this becomes a diameter. So yes, so answer is true for this. Sector is a region between a chord and its corresponding arc. So I hope you guys have seen the basic video on circles. Sector is nothing but of cake shape. So it is between 2 radius and an arc, not a chord. So answer is false. A circle is a plane figure. That's the whole idea of a circle. Yes, it's a plane figure. Okay, so this is true. So this is true, this is true, and this is true. And 3 are false. So the write up for your answer is over here. Radius is the distance from the center to any point on the circumference of the circle. So yes, this is true. Second answer is false. Third one is, yeah, second, third is false. Fourth and sixth is true. Fourth and sixth is true. Yes. Second one is false, as a circle is made up of infinite points. Thus, we have infinite possible chords of equal length. Third one is false, as major arc needs to be of length more than half the circumference of a circle, which the following arcs are not. Right? Those are of length. Those have angles which is equal to 120 degree, which is clearly less than 180 degree, which is less than 180 degree. So they are not major arcs, they are minor arcs. So this is about diameter. Two radius put on a straight line gives a chord of highest length, which is a diameter. That's true. A sector is a basic definition. It's between two radius and an arc. And this is the definition of a circle. Okay, so these are your answers.